Hello, I'm Jessica Lewis, and welcome to Taijifit. The good news is there is nothing to learn today. All you have to do is be where your feet are, soles of the feet. So that means if I go that way and you go that way, I don't care. There's no such thing as Tai Chi police. No one is going to come and take you away if you do something wrong. There is no wrong. So let's begin by just noticing the sensations of your feet touching the ground. Really, how often in life do you do that? Right? Feel your feet touching the ground. And then begin to notice your breath. Again, how often in life do you really pay attention to your breath? Notice it flowing in and out of your body. And perhaps you can allow yourself to begin to get into rhythm with your breath. Rising and falling with it. Expanding and contracting. It's like big wings of a bird. This is so relaxing. I love to do this. Now this time, let the arms float up. Sort of gather in all of your graces and let the hands sink. We call this sinking the chi. We're going to do this a lot today. It's kind of like hitting the reset button. Simply step out to one side. It doesn't matter which. And let the arms float up. And then just get heavy and sink down. And float up again. Elbows, just sort of drawing the hands down. We call this opening the door. One more time. Now this time the arms float up. It's almost like you're hugging a big tree, and now open up wide like you're opening a heart. One arm is going to sweep under, it doesn't matter which, like you're embracing a big ball. We call this embracing the moon. One more time. And now we're back to sinking the chi. 3 times. And we're simply going to sway. Feel all the weight flow out of one side of your body and into the other. We'll do that one more time. Now this time, you're going to step out with a heel. Very carefully, as if you're stepping out on a sheet of ice and you don't know if you're going to break through. Now the other side. And this time you're going to add a hand right over the foot. And we're building something here called a peepaw, just like a large lute. Now the other hand, and neck and strings. Now, larger arm circles. We're playing the peepaw. We can do that 3 times. Now embracing your moon again. The top of the moon gets hidden by clouds. And now toss the moonlight gently out the window. We're going to do that again. And a 3rd time. Now the moon comes out from behind the shadow, and call this parting of the horse's mane. almost see me smoothing out the tangles of that wild mane. Now drop the reins of your horse and play the peepaw 3 more times. Embracing the moon. Top of the moon gets hidden by clouds. Toss the moonlight out the window. Like you're gently tossing a frisbee. Now the moon comes out from behind the shadow, parting the horse's mane, smoothing out the tangly hair. Drop the reins of your horse and play the peepaw 3 more times. Now, step in, get ready for the fancy dance. Step out long, parting the horse's mane. Drop the reins. Play the peepaw 3 more times. Step out long. One more time. Dropping the reins and back to sinking the chi. Simply float up one more time and rotate like you're holding a ball. And one arm is simply going to swing to the side and come back by the ear and then push the monkey thoughts out of your mind. We call this repulse monkey. I'm a little bit close to my wall here. And now we're just going to sink 3 times on this side, almost like you're bobbing up and down in the water. And we'll push down with this hand 3 times. Now we're going to wave in with this hand 3 times. Now all at once. Get ready, here comes a sort of a fancy dance. Brush knee and push. And simply rewinding. And again. And again. Big rainbow over your head. And now sink. 3 times on this side. Again, almost like bobbing up and down in the water. And then push down with this hand 3 times. No. And wave in with this hand 3 times. Now all at once. Like walking and chewing gum at the same time. Now here we go. Brush knee and push. Again. And again. Big rainbow over your head and all at once. This is going to be a really fancy dance here. And here we go. Big arm transition here. Double spiral. Rainbow over the head, and here we go. Definitely like walking and chewing gum at the same time. A circular transition here. And we're back to sinking the chi. One last time. Now the arms simply float up. Open wide the heart and let one arm sweep through, it doesn't matter which. And we're going to do wave hands like clouds, or you can call them just cloud hands, 3 times. And you're going to create a hook with this top hand. The other hand is going to whip out just 1 time. And then we're going to do 2 cloud hands to the other side. Create a hook. And here goes another single whip. So it's like the cloud whipping across the sky. And we're going to do 2 more cloud hands and on the other side. And we're going to create another hook. We're going to do 3 single whips. And here comes the third one. Release the hook. And 2 cloud hands over to the other side. Create a hook. 3 single whips. Release the hook. 2 cloud hands over to the other side. Create a hook. And 3 single whips. Reverse directions and 3 snake creeps down. See him creeping down into the grass. 1 more time. And 2 more cloud hands to get us over to the other side. Create a hook. 3 single whips. Reverse directions and 3 snake creeps down. Release the hook, hug a tree, bring it to center, let the arms flatten. And we're going to sink the chi 3 times. Arms float up, open wide, and 2 cloud hands. Create a hook, step in, step out, and 3 single whips. Release the hook. 2 cloud hands over to the other side, step in, step out, and 3 single whips. Release the hook. And 2 sets of cloud hands over to the other side. Create a hook, step in, and here comes the really fancy dance. Step out farther, and 3 single whips. Reverse directions and 3 press downs. Here's a big rainbow over your head. And we're going to go back down through snake creeps down. And it doesn't matter how low you go, or not low, as the case may be. Release the hook. And adjust your feet if necessary. Step in, step out farther, and 3 single whips. Reverse directions and 3 press downs. Rainbow over your head, and now 3 snake creeps down. And again, it doesn't have to be that low. Release the hook, hug a tree on the side, bring it back to the center, heel toe in if necessary. Flatten the palms, and we're going to sink the chi 3 more times. One more time. I'm going to step back a little bit because I crept up. Now simply let your arms rise. Fingers round out like you're holding a big tree. Heart open wide. And embrace the moon. Step out and ward off. Sort of the back of your arm 3 times. Over to the other side. Ward off. Double spiral transition over to the other side. And 1 ward off. 3 rollbacks. Double spiral over to the other side. 1 ward off. And 3 rollbacks. Ward off, 1 roll back, toss it away, and 3 press outs. Sort of a smaller version of that double spiral. 1 ward off. Back, 3 press outs. All right, here we go. 1 ward off, 1 roll back, 1 press out, and 3 push-pulls. Sit back, arms wide, and other side. 1 and 1, and 1, and 3 push-pulls. 1, 2, 1 more. And here's the really fancy dance. Here we go. One ward off. One roll back. One press out. One push pull. Other side. One ward off. One roll back. One press out. One push pull. Hug a tree, bring it back to center. Palms flat, and then we're going to sink the chi 3 times. And our last combo of the day is called opening the heart, and it begins with sort of a bigger arm motion than the regular sinking the chi. I'm going to press all the way down to hip level, and then round out the hands like a big Buddha belly. Back up to the heart, sinking down, and one more time, big over the head arm circles. Down to the heart, and make a diamond out of your hands. And send, send, send your love out. There's always more you can give. And we do it again. Down to hip level. Up to the heart. Big round Buddha belly. Up to the heart. Big arm circles. Back down to hip level. Send out your love. Give it away. Give even more away. In the end, love always wins. Big round Buddha belly. Giving, giving, giving of yourself. One foot sits in, doesn't matter which. We're going to sink the chi one more time. And thank you.